In this, our last presentation, we will do a quick overview of this semester's lectures and continue to embrace the uniqueness of our cultural differences and how we all should learn from each other. It is important to remember, as you prepare for your journey to becoming a U.S. student, that not all the pressure and adjustments should be placed totally on you, but that we, meaning those of us that grew up and live here in the U.S., also should become aware and accept our differences in order to continue to grow and survive in this ever-diverse culture. During the first few weeks, you got to know your course tutor and each other by web video introductions, learned about the history of Brigham Young University at Hawaii, and were introduced to specific BYUH educational programs, requirements, and other campus-based services. In both weeks 4 and 5, we took a look at how the school system in the U.S. is structured into various levels of education, as well as what types of degrees are offered at both 2- and 4-year colleges and universities. In week 6, we discussed what instructors and schools in the U.S. expect from their students, both academically and socially. We also took a look at culture shock and what you, as a foreign student, may experience during your first few weeks and months of school. Week 7 introduced you to a variety of assessment strategies and practices which are used in schools around the United States to test student growth, skills, and knowledge. In week 8, we discussed how the United States grading system is based on a 4.0 letter scale. We also talked about grade point averages and how you can go about keeping track of your own GPA. Week 9 covered important internet and library researching skills you should acquire in order to successfully filter through the large amount of information that is readily available on the internet in books, journals, magazines, and other materials. In week 10, we discussed the many fears and anxieties you, as a first-year college student, may experience, while in week 11, we provided advice to ease your fears through the use of various time management skills. Lastly, week 12 looked at culture shock in terms of communication, as well as how those cultural differences in interaction may lead to misinterpretations and misunderstandings between not only you and the instructor, but also your fellow students or peers. In most of these presentations, we focused on the expectations of students and instructors in hopes to better prepare you, as a foreign student, for the cultural changes you will experience once you reach a U.S.-based campus. Yet, during this exchange, we, domestic and foreign, need to learn from each other's cultural experiences in order to better understand each other and build long-lasting relationships that continue well beyond the college years. Being more aware of the value of our cultural diversity can help us all gain an appreciation for others' life experiences, increase our knowledge of the contributions people all around the world make that enrich our lives, help us become better students and a more valuable future employee either in the United States or back in your own home country. Cultural awareness and ultimate acceptance also allows us to respect our differences and interact in ways that help understanding and cooperation. It helps to build trust, respect, and understanding across all cultures. In addition, our understanding of the varying cultural differences can help to develop an honest and respectful communication and more enjoyable campus experience. I have enjoyed creating and delivering these presentations to you throughout the semester, and I wish all of you much luck in your adventure as a U.S. college student.